through the middle over. Variation of pace is going to be the story of both the bowling attacks tonight.
They've done okay, RCB. I think that's the best time to bat. I think while the ball's at its hardest, coming onto the bat, I think now through this middle period, I think certainly if they can pick up a wicket or two, new batters might find it a little bit more difficult. So I think they've held their nerve pretty well. You see Mitchell Marsh, who's in terrific form, certainly not the run rate you expect from him. 15 from 11, now 16 off 12. I just think that shows it's a good example. This wicket is a little bit too pace. And RCB have found a bit of a...
In the first ball that we just bowled right now, 127. Like you said, I could well be a planned ploy to not give any pace to the batters to work with, especially someone like Mitch Marsh. He loves pace, he loves the ball coming onto the bat.
And Rishabh Pant as well, he loves to play behind square. And the only way he can do that is with pace on the ball.
You can certainly... It is just the energy. Level of the Angel 1 Super Sixers, Mitchell Marsh, 32, Nicholas Param. We talk about him all the time. He is just built to hit sixes. He just strikes the ball so clean. It's going to be interesting when he gets, if he gets the opportunity out here on this wicket. A little bit slow, a little bit too paced. How comfortable he is as soon as he walks out. But once he gets in, he's so dangerous.
I mean, he hits sixes against all kinds of bowling, but more so against spin. You wonder if that's the reason he's predominantly got the spin bowlers operating.
That also gives Rishabh Pant a little extra time to get set, because this season he's not been at his best. Just not striking the ball anywhere close to he's been throughout the past. Just gives Pant that much more time, and Purun anyways in good form. And when spins on, he's going to be boss.
Yeah, Rishabh's best of the season, 63 of 49 against CSK. Came on this very pitch here, this trip.
Season which is astounding. Somebody who really takes the game on, sets the tone for all the franchises he's batted for. I would have loved to see him come opening today. He's got a century opening, got a really healthy average and a strike rate opening. Today was the day where he could actually come open and take this attack apart, or at least try to take this attack apart.
Yeah, well, he's batted number 4 for majority of the games. I said it a number of times. In my opinion, I think batting number 4 in this format is the hardest position. You have to continue momentum. You haven't got much time to get yourself going and find that boundary. You've got to look for shots like that from ball 1. The and we know this is what he can do. He's such a talent. We haven't seen enough of it this season, but he does this so comfortably.
That's exactly where he wants it, with pace on. It's going well for Bhuvi. Slow balls, yorkers, good pace on, short ball. Rishabh Pant wants it there. Right in the dark.
The last innings, he hit 2 boundaries. He came in the back end of an innings, but those 2 boundaries just got a different feel from his back swing last game. Change in the field, but deep mid-wicket now. Robinson keeps square leg and a long on. Last ball. Flicks it. That's a good piece of fielding. But is it good enough? I don't think so. Don't think so. Looking at his body language. I might want to have a check. Is a little bit slow, just the pad. Did well there to stop it, but then oh yeah, rolls on. He was skirting. Confirmation there, 13 from the over, 68 for 1 after 7. आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा, आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा।
माय 11 सर्कल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और हर दिन करो। माय 11 सर्कल पे टीम बनाओ और फर्स्ट प्राइज में 3 करोड़ का।
Suyash into the attack. Big hero, reverse delivery. Well, here's the My 11 Circle champ moment. It always starts with the love for the game, and now one lucky fan is the proud My 11 Circle Mega Contest winner. Now you too, join the circle now. Now, how would he handle Suyash? Left hand, right hand. He's done well. Bowled well right through the season, Suyash.
That's nice speed on this wicket. Getting it turn as well. Suyash Sharma has been really impressive this season. Not got too many wickets, just 5 wickets, but an economy of 8 points. Really goes over and above himself in the ball to slide and get the googly. Not that much of leg spin from him, but a really good, accurate googly.
Everything in that last strike.
That's what he's going to do. Bowl it into Marsh and take it away from Pant. That's what generally leg spinners do. Try to keep it away from the arm.
It's full 3 so far, but look at this variations already. The first one was 88, next was 90, and last one was 101. With good control. Placed well. And only a single.
It's nicely bowled. I think he's certainly got a plan to Mitch Marsh, mix that pace up. Rishabh Pant use his wrong and try and take it away. Leave nothing to hit with the spin over that leg side boundary. Very important. Continue to attack the stumps to Mitch Marsh. He misses you. It's got to be nice and accurate.
Try and stay away from that heavy mark. Nicely done.
That's brilliant bowling. Class. Again, change your pace a lot faster to Mitch Marsh. But attacking those pegs, not much you can do with that.
Mitch Marsh looking for that slog sweep. Realizes it's too fast and too full. Peels out of the shot last moment. Look, he's setting himself up here to go big on the onside, but realizes it's too fast and too full. Good bail out by Mitch Marsh there.
Let's hit the ball. It's quicker ones. At times doesn't get as much bounce as you would expect.
বাবার সাথে বলি দাঁড়া
Bit of a misfield. A good start. For Suyash, 74 for 1 after 8.
स्क्रीन को डबल टैप करके लाइक करो गाइस जल्दी
Final price 90K.
But my salary is going to drop next week.
You have a credit card.
Yeah.
So go to your phone pay wallet with it and pay. Trip on.
कोशिश को कामयाबी को शोहरत बनते देखा है। हाँ, पिछले 60 सालों में मैंने देश को बनते देखा है। कमला पसंद 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद।
हर ब्लॉकबस्टर में इंटरवल के बाद एक टोटल क्लाइमैक्स होता है। वैसे ही ड्रीम 11 पे होगा एक टोटल हर दिन ये ड्रीम 11 के सबसे बड़े फर्स्ट प्राइजेस है। तो जाओ टीम बनाओ। इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Sir, bro, please don't kill the vibe of the RuPay credit card.
Dude, it works on UPI. I think it's fab.
But nobody says fab anymore.
Nobody speaks English anymore.
It's this season one of those bowlers who gets on.
Starts with a slower one. Aaron still here. And Matthew Aiden joins us alongside.
No surprise that he comes on fast. So it's like the mountain bowling a ball. A huge man. Just pure brute strength.
Says you. He was talking about mountains bowling. Did you ever try your hand at fast bowling?
I did. I was rubbish. Well, on over in Chennai, Chapak. Thought I'd try my luck. No good. Important as well. Just in the night, so they're motoring along nicely, Kartik.
It's been a good start for this man. Again, short of runs. The season where his new franchise expected a lot from him. The final game, and he started really well here.
He did. He likes the quicks. That's what we know. It's been these overs right now. The middle overs for Rishabh that are tougher.
Oh, he was waiting on something like that.
Do shot and into his arc. If you're bowling short, bowl it wide to Mitch Marsh. Because he's got all the time in the world to hit you for six. Every ball, every day of the week. Look at that. Too short gives him a lot of time. He's just waiting on that. That's been a trick to him. Might even be a bit of bread as well because he'll dip his gravy into that all day long. He needs to be short. If he really wants to have a go, it needs to be dead set short. That zone there, that kind of 8-metre zone with pace off the board. Good line. Good option for Mitch Marsh. Does not execute. If you look at his setup, he really keeps his front leg way outside leg stop. You can go wide to him, but if you go in that arc, it just makes it too easy for him. He's going up on fast wickets, and that wasn't out of the hand or off the wicket.
Much better. Anything further up to him.
स्क्रीन को डबल टैप करके लाइक करो, जल्दी करो.
The thing is with Mitch Marsh, he's
यार तो नहीं यार तो
always
सब्सक्राइब
sweating
कर
on
दो,
something
लाइव
slightly
आएंगे.
short.
टाटा आईपीएल
That is
लाइव
where you don't
ड्रीम11
want
को
to
लाइक
be.
करेंगे.
Hot zones, a deep mid wicket, and straight down the ground. So that suggests straight away that the lengths that he loves to hit are that kind of juicy length, and then the mid 8-metre zone. He'll smash that all day long.
But Haydos, over the years, I think he's gotten really good at playing the full ball as well, especially with the new ball. Before, he was a good LBW candidate.
Don't wait till the end of the match for a big win. Apply for a Rupee credit card right now and unlock some really, really cool exclusive offers. Visit rupee.co.in right now.
I got a feeling this is 6 or out. This ball. Been trying to load up here Rishabh for some time. He's getting a little frustrated. Quite a slow over already.
Deep point. 10 on the over, 84 for 1 after 9.
नया बिरला ओपिस हमेशा
एक-एक करके
लगाना
लाइक कर
चाहिए
दो
था.
जल्दी.
नए बिरला ओपिस वाटर प्रूफिंग की क्रैक प्रूफ टेक्नोलॉजी सीलन से बचाती है. इनको जमाने से पीछे चल रहा है. आप चुनो नया बिरला ओपिस.
सपनों को आसमान मैंने देश को बंदे देखा है. कमला पसंद 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद. Shaving discomfort? Never. My Gillette Mark III has 3 facial adaptive blades that give a shave so comfortable. It feels like floating. Gillette, the best of Gillette Mark III, the smoothest, most comfortable shave.
इस बॉल को इन स्विंग करने के लिए क्या ग्रिप होनी चाहिए?
इस बॉल को इन स्विंग करने के लिए सीम को लेग स्लिप और फाइन लेग की ओर एंगल किया जाता है.
Look at those numbers. I think every Indian should learn something from this today.
अच्छा किया, इंश्योरेंस किया.
170 all day long. You give him something 15, 20 runs above par. That's LSG's best chance.
Again, the batting lineup of RCB will come under question because they are quite heavily reliant on the opening pair. Mayank Agarwal in place of Devdutt Padikkal. He's got some shoes. He's been getting starts in previous editions and not making them count. And so a big ask on Jitesh as well. Now Suyash gets ready for his second. I don't think he reached the pitch of the ball, but he's got it good enough to go over the side screen.
Length is going to be key on this wicket. You can't be too full or too short. Have to bowl that in between length. Suyash holds the googly or goes too full. Punt is all over this. Exactly where he wants it. Doesn't really hit the middle of the bat, but and some distance as well. It's complete commitment to the shot. That's all it is. That's toe edge to the bat. It's actually a good delivery. The wrong one, going away from the hitting arm. Wider, it got it. Rishabh Pant doing exactly what Suyash wanted him to do.
And sometimes that's what you can ask of a bowler. Get hit where you want to get hit. If a batsman does hit you, good luck to him. Nicely bowled.
It's a lot better. That speed is a lot better. Even that length, they can go across. A lot of people talk about release positions, arm positions, but how important is the left arm or the non-bowling arm for a spinner?
The most important. In fact, for any bowler, it's the one which guides you down the track. Chase. Mayank Agarwal at long on, a comfortable couple. So what the front arm does hate us.
चेक करके लाइक कर दो जितनी बंदी देख रहे हैं, तो सब्सक्राइब करो भाई, जल्दी करो. डेली लाइव आऊंगा टाटा IPL, आप लोगों को दिखाऊंगा. इस तरह के लाइव यूट्यूब पर कहीं नहीं मिलेगा.
And that's where the control of the so pertinent to getting your length right at all times. And for certain bowlers, it's also a rudder because it guides you where your non or bowling arm is going. If you end up opening up too much, it affects the delivery. No, that was as straightforward as it gets. Phil Saul, pretty good in the field normally, and that's not what you want. Given the back end and the business end of the IPL, with a must-win situation on hand.
Let's have a look at this again. He was indicating that there was some awkward bounce. But no, but just gets up way too early. Basics of cricket, stay low and watch the ball.
Such a fine hand so far from Rishabh Pant. Shot. That would be his 50. What a Melbourne 50 for the skipper. Last game of the season. And on this very same pitch, he got a half century against CSK. And he manages to do it again.
आप लोग लाइक नहीं करो गाइस, लाइक करो.
The nice numbers for LSG. They would have been praying
के
this
ऊपर
would have
डबल
been
टैप कर
happening
दो.
in the middle of last month rather than the fag end of the tournament, but they'll take it for the future. It's important Rishabh Pant leads this franchise into its next phase of IPL cricket. A season of mixed sorts for Rishabh Pant. A lot of the big players and option heroes have reminded their team towards the back end, towards the end, and now Rishabh Pant.
Big over. Couple of good hits.
find a wicket because Mitch Marsh has just been idling along, watching Rishabh Pant go really hard. Dangerous combination, these two. Boy, if they can hang in here for another 3 or 4 overs.
स्क्रीन को
Got
डबल करके लाइक कर दो भाई, जल्दी करो।
He's just power personified. Somehow managed to just find a few more balls here together.
There will have to be a reload. It's interesting when you look at LSG at 50 times 50 plus scores from their batters. And what they've been fretting about is the bowling. Quite a few bowlers, or first choice bowlers, injured. That hurts you big time in a tournament. Your batters could be getting runs, but if you don't have a unit to defend, then you're struggling.
Exactly. Just like that impact bowler. That bowler that you can depend on, like a Josh Hazlewood,
लाइक
for
कर दो, नहीं है
example,
तो
with
सब्सक्राइब करो।
RCB. That's been a major point of difference for the way that they've contributed through the season. Will O'Rourke was a good
स्क्रीन
pick.
के ऊपर डबल टैप
I
करो भाई,
like him a
डबल
lot.
टैप।
He's come on and he's made impact.
In a misfield. This time, Suyash being the culprit. Just think of the teams as well who are last in the last 3 bowling. Punjab lost a game. Their good bowling attack went for 200 plus. GTB have been waxing lyrical about their bowling. Back-to-back games, 200 plus. It hurts you. You can have the best batting lineup.
Yeah, and their impact player, GT, Prasid Krishna, he's just been crunched the last couple of games. He's gone for 10 overs, 10 runs and over. It's been really challenging. Nicholas Poran, from a batting sense for LSG, it matters.
Do you know what's been really ironic, especially about LSG? The first 6 games, when most of their bowlers are missing, Mayank was missing, Akashdeep was missing, most of their top bowlers are missing, they were actually winning.
टाटा
The
IPL
moment their
लाइव
bowlers
हो
came
रहा
back from injury and were half
RCB
cooked,
versus
that's when they
Lucknow।
started having real problems. I feel that's because when you're back from injury, you just need game time. And when you come in half cooked and you don't have game time, that could be a problem for RCB. In a long period now, that's going to be difficult for him to come back from a shoulder niggle to straight away get into some high, intense and high pressure situation.
Go for the Yorker. There are lots of stars on show today, but this one, it's got dazzling looks. The performance is thrilling. The Tata Curve sporty turbocharged engine turns every drive. Box on ball, brother. Haters.
Got to change a wicket in that one. Been smoked twice in the IPL.
That's a lot better from Yash Dayal. Use the wicket when you're getting some assistance off the wicket, especially with slow balls. Use the wicket. He's just trying to go on. Look at this. Whenever they've used the wicket, bowled into that length, the strike rate has been 129. The moment you've gone short, especially on a slow wicket like this, the strike rate just keeps going up. 214. Yorker, that's gold dust.
In a double-digit over so far, 1 delivery remaining. Inconsistently going at 10-10 and 10.15, the Super Giants, with a lot of power to expend. Flat batted straight, Phil Salt has no chance. Another over which finishes with a boundary, 14 runs coming of it, 1-1, 4 for 1.
Pay all your credit card bills on PhonePe. शौक को खेल को जुनून बनते देखा है। हाँ, मैंने देश को बनते देखा है। कमला पसंद 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद। जाओ, टीम बनाओ। इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जिम्मेदारी से खेले।
इन स्विंग डालना।
क्या ग्रे पॉलिसी?
इस बॉल को इन स्विंग करने के लिए स्लिप को लेग स्लिप और फाइन
Minor. You're going to have a ball with your name on it.
Straight is an option. Mario Shepherd. It's gone high but falls safely. Two fielders converging. Mayank. Little salt headlong gone. Fell exactly midway on the ad.
Keep it slow and keep it wide and keep it short. Don't give the batsman too much pace to work with, especially on this wicket.
Apologies, it was Jacob Bethel. Long on Mayank was the fielder converging in from long off.
Good work by the fielder deep there. Comes charging into.
Apologies, it's Tim Seifert. Bethel's not here. Been stitched a couple of times. All of us been stitched a couple of times. Went from Saul to Bethel to finally getting it right. Good over so far, just starting to mount a little pressure.
Throws in the Yorker there. Smart bowling by him so far. Bowling point of view. Gentlemen,
If he can get an over like this as quiet, it's a bit of a battle of attrition as well. It is really hot up here in Lucknow. Hot across India, full stop. Hot and wet, actually. Monsoon's starting to really set it in early doors. In Mumbai yesterday, it was throwing down rain. But if you get a bit of a gap, the batters tend to get that really hot energy going. Down leg side, the first boundary.
Mario Shepherd just expecting Vishal Marsh to do something different. Holds a pace on ball, down leg side, with his fine leg up. Just a help me ball there. Tried to bowl it off, but did not execute. All which Marsh had to do was just put a feather on it.
What they needed to avoid, because now they're just cruising in the over. It's 6 already. In the LSG dugout direction. So Mitch Marsh, you said he's been idling away. 600 runs this season to Mitch Marsh. And he did mention it's taken him 10 years to finally find some consistency in that chat with Michael Clark. But what a shot.
Two straight. The first ball he bowled to him that was a bit wide, out of his arc. Vishal Marsh has big levers. Anything in that arc goes to six. Yeah, this has been a great season for him. A season where he's not had to bowl. He's been a happy camper. Hit a lot of six.
Ominous signs for RCB, trying to avoid the eliminator. This partnership worth 101, 126 for 1. And a 13.
ह्यूमन में गुलिस्तान के ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ में जी लग जाए।
आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा।
कल पर अपनी टीम बनाओ और हर दिन फर्स्ट प्राइज पे पाओ।
1 करोड़?
नहीं,
2 करोड़ ना?
ये नहीं, 3 करोड़। माई 11 सर्कल पे टीम बनाओ और फर्स्ट प्राइज में 3 3 करोड़ पाओ।
My 11 circle में आजा, My 11 circle में आजा।
My 11 Circle।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलना।
Sir, bro, please don't kill the vibe of the rupee credit card.
You can also UPI. I think it's fab.
But nobody says fab anymore.
Nobody speaks English anymore.
See me.
Thanks a lot.
Add Slay to your pay. Ask for Rupee.
In swing डालना।
इस बॉल को इन स्विंग करने के लिए क्या ग्रिप होनी चाहिए?
इस बॉल को इन स्विंग करने के लिए सीम को लेग स्लिप और फाइन लेग की ओर एंगल किया जाता है।
Been quite consistent right through this innings, the LSG batters. Not too many quiet overs. Kunal into the attack for the second. Kind of in the slot. I question. Simple. And simple equation for RCB as well. They win this, they qualify the top two side. And 2 chances then.
Want to have one chance. That's what they want. And they want to be able to control this phase of play because they've now got 2 galloping bulls. 103 off 60 balls. Run rate 10s. That's looking ominous for 210, 220 even. Nicholas Pooran in the hutch. Been excellent. This is such a key element. They can somehow manage to just drag it back, and in particular, Michael Clark, get a wicket.
I reckon that's the key, Ados. As much as you want to try and prevent runs here, I think you've got to look to get a breakthrough. This is captain bowler working together just to have certain men and a certain plan around. How are we going to get a wicket? How are we going to get a breakthrough? And of course, you've got men out deep to prevent boundaries. Can you bring, is it a cover? Can you bring him in catching? Can you, if there's any spin to the left arm or error and get this breakthrough? But at the moment, wickets in hand, these two have batted beautifully together. Good partnership batting, as you mentioned before, Ados.
What Kunal does really well is control. He's not the usual orthodox left arm spinner who'll turn a lot, but he's an extremely clever bowler. Even to the left-hander, he's going to keep it away from the arc, and I like the field placement as well. You've got 3 fielders inside the circle on the offside, behind square and square. They got a deep extra cover and a long off.
स्क्रीन के ऊपर डबल टैप करके
Side
लाइक
off
करो
stump.
अगर नहीं हो तो
Also
सब्सक्राइब
kind
कर
to
दो
bowl a little fuller as well.
पचास लाइक का कंप्लीट करवा दो 50
This will be interesting to watch back again. See from the other angle just how wide it was. It's like diving over for a try and touch football.
Yeah, for a second I was thinking he's got one who's backing and not keeping.
Just to add to your point there, Pup, you and I played a lot of one-day cricket together, and we've played a lot of cricket at the pointy end of tournaments as well. And what I've seen tonight is not a good enough defensive effort from RCB. We've seen a couple of little critical areas that when you get to this stage, they all matter. The margins are very small.
Basics so important. Their ground fielding's let them down. You've probably seen one team under pressure. Pressure's on one team, and one team with zero pressure at all. Shapat, he's been the standout in playing with absolute freedom. Yet RCB just a little bit tight. Some ground fielding, some misfields, a bit of energy in the ring. But don't get me wrong, there's a long way to go in the game. RCB's batting's very strong. LSG's bowling is probably letting them down. So whatever they make, RCB will think they can get. But just that pressure. This stage of the tournament for RCB is going to be spoken about. End of the over, 131 for 1.
50 लाइक कंप्लीट कर दो 50 एक एक करके लाइक कर दो हो जाएगा जल्दी
मैंने देश को बनते देखा है कमला पसंद 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद
हर ब्लॉकबस्टर में इंटरवल के बाद एक तोड़ू क्लाइमैक्स होता है वैसे ही ड्रीम 11 पे होगा एक तोड़ू क्लाइमैक्स 5 करोड़ और 4 करोड़ के डबल फर्स्ट प्राइजेस हर वर्ष ये ड्रीम 11 के सबसे बड़े फर्स्ट प्राइजेस है तो जाओ टीम बनाओ
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है
Sir, bro, please don't kill the vibe of the RuPay credit card.
Dude, it works on UPI. I think it's fab.
But nobody says fab anymore.
Nobody speaks English anymore. I know what you guys say.
अरे कार में बोल ना वहाँ
Light.
I mean lit, sir, bro.
हलवा जीत कर लो
आप सी मेरे को
Thanks a lot.
Add Slay to your pay. Ask for RuPay.
इस बॉल को इन स्विंग करने के लिए क्या ग्रिप होनी चाहिए?
इस बॉल को इन स्विंग करने के लिए सीम को लेग स्लिप और फाइन लेग की ओर एंगल किया जाता है
The first qualifier. You win, you go straight into the finals, 3rd of June. But even if you don't, then you go into the qualifier second to play the winner.
लाइक कर दो जितने बंदा देख रहे हो लाइक करो आप लाइक नहीं करो
That's the reason
करके लाइक कर दो
top 2, which RCB's got an opportunity here.
इनके ऊपर डबल टैप करो
5-1, 8-9.
It's the easy way and the hard way, Deep. And in this heat, as you see here, it's much better to take the easy option.
अरे बंदे
It's exactly what Punjab Kings have done. They've booked their way early doors, qualified into that 1 and 2 slot. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be RCB? They're going to have a big run chase. Rishabh Pant's coasting along nicely. Mitch Marsh is having the season of his life. Big partnership of over depth. Gee, if they can convert this into something more substantial
लाइक
than
करो भाई स्क्रीन के
200.
ऊपर डबल टैप कर दो अब जितने बना है वो सब्सक्राइब कर दो
It's been a chasing venue, but the batting first is
RCB
good to
वर्सेस
100.
लखनऊ लाइक चल रहा है
Teams have won 2 out of 3 games. And they're set to get there as of now. They're going at over 10 and over.
उसके बाद
Should
आरसीबी
get to
बैटिंग
that
करेगा
215 and all.
विराट कोहली
But the last game here at this venue, very good crowd. Home game, LSG, their last game of the season as well. Get a lot of support here for LSG.
I really like the setting in particular. It's boom. Oh. Gee. Shaft bag has been on here since I've arrived. It's just fantastic.
Did that hit to that?
Just had that to race Michael Clark. Food is good. The food is good.
Second that. The frustrating time because you see this team play so well on so many occasions, yet they haven't qualified. Now, I know they've had injuries, and I know their bowling's probably been their major concern, but you get into positions like this against the team that has been dominating in RCB, and you sit there and just scratch your head.
That's washed over mid-wicket for an Angel 1 Super 6. And gets to another 50 Mitch Marsh. What a season he's having. His 6th half
देखो गाइस
century
लाइक
of
कर दो
this
स्क्रीन के
season.
ऊपर डबल टैप करो लाइक नहीं कर रहे हो
He's earned this responsibility. Oh, but his batting has been very dominant. 53 from 31. Certainly a lot more patient and disciplined with his first 15 balls this evening. But doing the job for his team once again.
Wonderful season for Mitch Marsh. top three in general for LSG's the middle order, which really haven't performed or picked it up from the top three.
He's giving out the absolute treatment. Giving everyone the treatment. He's putting to the sword the very best bowlers in this competition. And they are the very best bowlers in the world. Kind of hunger that this partnership has here. It's not done there. Fist pumping. Giving yourselves a tap on the head saying, this is us, come on, keep going, we want more.
That should be a boundary. Through a kitchen sinker that. Up and over that man in cover. Big cement at deep point. The placement's good. Again, if he gets any sort of length here, Rishabh Pant, he swings with the line. But that's the skill. He can hit both sides of the wicket. Knows he's only got to get it over that man's head and cover. Races away for another boundary. And something that you mentioned earlier on, Nidas, that today he's not trying to play on the onside. Yes, behind the stumps as well, but not also on the onside. Not trying to slog sweep everything against spin. The last shot, the last boundary was a great example of that. Rishabh Pant special.
Well, would you please? I don't need two hands. Just the one will do, thanks. And tapped it on the head and it's gone miles. Oh, a tiny little catch as well. He's hungry for runs. It's not finished yet.
From that over, 149 for 1.
Final price 90K.
But my salary is gonna come in next week.
Do you have a credit card?
Yeah.
So load your phone pay wallet with it and pay. Trip on that.
Pay anyone with your credit card. Load your phone pay wallet. शोहरत बंदे दिखा है हाँ पिछले 60 सालों में मैंने देश को बंदे दिखा है कमला पसंद 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद सारे बड़ी खबर है बड़ी खबर तो बस एक ही है मिक्सी गोलियां हो गई है बड़ी डबल पावर गोली जिसका दुगना आयुर्वेदिक तत्व दिल लंबी राह मिक्सी गोली लो Shaving discomfort? Never. My Gillette Mark III has 3 facial adaptive blades that give a shave so comfortable. It feels like floating. Gillette. Gillette Mark III. The smoothest, most comfortable shave.
Move the bottom hand, so he gets the maximum. Just a good reading of the play right there.
Striker against Smith. He faces 127. This is about the season. Gets away with that? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Very long time, Chris Gaffney.
Baseball bat hitting round on round, and one of the things I was practicing was that actual hand extension. So you can't actually get any further outside the hitting arc if you don't release your top hand. It was a concept purely from baseball, where you see them do that a lot. They extend through the ball and drop that bottom hand off the bat, and it does give you more distance. Maybe not the control, but definitely the distance.
Changing the field now, square legs in. There's a Shepard. Wow,
লাইক
what
করে
a
দেখি
shot.
করে লাইক সিক্স মারা
That is a brilliant shot. Again, trying to go straight, even though it was wide.
Yeah, welcome back, Rishabh Pant. This is as good as you'll see. As good as you'll see all tournament. Again, a great example of someone that is so strong and when he's batting well, he does not need to overhit the ball. Gets the length, uses his body weight, gets underneath the ball, full extension, up and over cover. That's an unbelievable stroke.
Just deep set. Neutral. So he can play and access both sides.
A little sloppy there. Don't expect that from him.
See, these are all little signs. I was alluding to it before. We're having a discussion on it. You win tournaments by defensive efforts. Defensive efforts meaning you've got to support your mates out with the ball. When you get little moments like this, you take it down. You own the moment.
50 like
You see a
complete कर रहा है
frustrated
guys.
batsman and then, oh, hello, I'm off.
Come in this middle phase and pick wickets. There's a whole mindset change from suddenly being attacking to defensive.
I think any team with Josh Hazlewood in it is a better team. There's no doubt about it. His experience, his class, whether it be new balls through the middle or at the end. So I think, of course, that they're missing him. But I think RCB's got to be better than this. They're a wonderful team. They've showed that all tournament. They've been playing good cricket. But as Haydos said, it's just the basics at the moment. Just some ground fielding particularly has been one of the things that you can see where they've just let a few balls in. But the other thing as well is their execution under pressure. They're under pressure at the moment. They're going to qualify. It's a no-brainer. But the difference between qualifying and the top two is
Like कर दो.
significant. So they're under pressure where LSG,
मेरे चैनल को
zero
सब्सक्राइब कर दो
pressure.
भाई.
Can't qualify. This game means nothing apart from getting a win, one more win for their fans.
टाटा आईपीएल लाइव चल रहा है लाइव.
In essence, it's the difference between being the bride or the bridesmaid. Rishabh Pant, we are seeing a inside, straight down the ground. No fancy stuff, just regulation cricket. Pushing the ball closely. And oh gosh, I love these shots that we're seeing through extra cover. We're going to see one in a moment. Almost a shot of the day. Bang.
Down the ground again. Exactly what we're talking about. Another maximum.
Another great example of control. When you're a power hitter as good as Rishabh Pant, what you want to see is your... Here's with this delivery. No problems. Accepts the length and decides to take it down.
Maybe creating an interesting conversation for Justin Langer as well. Who bats 3 next season? Nicholas Moran's been outstanding. Rishabh Pant, I think this is his position. I think if he's not going to open, he's got to bat at 3. I just think it gives him a little bit more time. He gets the power play, harder ball, end of the over. 164 for 1.
माई 11 सर्कल पे अपनी टीम बनाओ और हर दिन फर्स्ट प्राइज में पाओ. 1000 ज्यादा लाख और ज्यादा 3 करोड़. माई 11 सर्कल पे टीम बनाओ और फर्स्ट प्राइज में 3 करोड़ पाओ.
My 11 circle में आजा. My 11 circle में आजा.
माई 11 सर्कल. इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
Sir bro, please don't kill the vibe of the RuPay credit card.
Dude, it works on UPI. I think it's fab.
But nobody says fab anymore. Wait, sir bro. आप see me then.
Thanks a lot.
Add later your pay. Ask for RuPay. In swing डालना.
मैं
Yeah.
इस बॉल को
This is so important. 109 without loss is what they've got. And welcome by a down the line maximum.
Stand and deliver, Mitchell Marsh. gets going as well. Dead straight. Anything in that length. And it's pace off the ball. It's not out of the middle, but he's so strong, so confident at the moment in his own game. Picks his area and doesn't miss out.
Tell you what, Pup, they are absolutely out on their feet here, RCB. They're getting pumped here. This is a lesson. It's another one of those Ravi Shastri specials. That's a tracer bullet. Holy! First two balls of one of the best bowlers ever for India has just been smashed out of the stadium. RCB, as I said before, their body language is just showing everything. Crunch.
You missed the length. Right in the slop of Mitch Marsh. With a wideish deep backward point, or rather third, wideish third.
6 मारा है गाइस,
Think
6
of Virat Kohli, he actually creates a lot of energy with the field. It even looks flat, so a little misfielder from him. Sometimes you can get deep up into a situation where you're thinking ahead of the tournament. There's a game to win here tonight, you need to be on it. Mitchell Marsh is taking him away from it. So too is Rishabh Pant.
Gone. Nicked it. Just a hint of movement.
विकेट।
He signs off with 67. I was there for him again as well. It was in his zone. He wanted up and over cover or mid off, like he did a couple of balls earlier. Probably swings a fraction hard and just gets a little tickle on it. He can't believe his luck. RCB needed that wicket desperately. But what an inning, 67 from 37. LSG 177 for 2. Finally, the partnership's broken. The time for a breather. See a tie, strategic timeout.
टाइम आउट दिया है गाइस, टाइम आउट।
सर्कल में
माई 11 सर्कल पर अपनी टीम बनाओ और हर दिन फर्स्ट प्राइज पे पाओ 1 करोड़ नहीं 2 करोड़ भी नहीं 3 करोड़। माई 11 सर्कल पे टीम बनाओ और फर्स्ट प्राइज में 3 करोड़ पाओ।
माई 11 सर्कल में आजा, माई 11 सर्कल में आजा।
माई 11 सर्कल, इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Of the ball, and here we go. Bam! Bat lands on the cup, Bunty on the floor, and the ball on the TV. Clap for everybody. Because everyone has done a good job by taking insurance.
हर ब्लॉकबस्टर में इंटरवल के बाद एक टोटल क्लाइमैक्स होता है। वैसे ही ड्रीम 11 पे होगा एक टोटल क्लाइमैक्स 5 करोड़ और 4 करोड़ के बड़े फर्स्ट प्राइजेस है। तो जाओ टीम बनाओ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें। लाइफ जैसी हो वैसी ही चलती रहे, कोई गारंटी नहीं, पर बजाज के सुपर टफ फैंस दे आपको सालों साल डे 1 वाली फीलिंग।
Start your story with hide and seek.
सामने एक बड़ी खबर है।
सबसे बड़ी खबर तो बस एक ही है कि विक्स की गोलियां हो गई है बड़ी।
नई विक्स डबल पावर गोली, जिसका दुगना आयुर्वेदिक तत्व दे लंबी राहत।
विक्स की गोली लो, विक्स दूर करो।
विक्स डबल पावर, बड़ी गोली लंबी राहत।
इंसुलिन डालना।
इस बॉल को इनस्विंग करने के लिए क्या ग्रिप होनी चाहिए?
इस बॉल को
দাও না দাও কিন্তু দাও না।
the end of the Siatar strategic timeout. 177 for 2. It's time for a fun contest brought to you by the Tata Group and BCCI. Spot any green dot around you to visit Tata IPL match tickets and be a part of the exclusive Green Dot Ball squad. So spot, snap, share your green dots on greendotball.com. Tata IPL Green Dot Balls of this. But that has been faltering a little bit last couple of games. Got Khalid Rashid and Cummins, top 5. Yeah, striker of 169 over 90 games in the IPL. Nicholas Puran has already hit 46 so far this season. Look at the wicket again. Mitch Marsh swings extremely hard, and he cannot believe how he's missed out on that. Right in the zone. If they need that, RCB. You got to feel for Jitesh, the stand-in captain, under pressure, team's under pressure. LSG going at almost 11 and a half.
Yeah, and in that Siatar strategic timeout, he was actually getting lectured. Badgering the witness almost. I mean, there is some really good batting on display here. That, looking after the wicketkeeper, there's one thing to be frustrated, but the wicketkeeper needs also some concern. He's already got enough pressure on his shoulder.
I think the other thing that we seem to forget, the captain can't bowl, bat, field, wicket keep. He can't do everything. So, as we've mentioned, I think their ground fielding hasn't been as good as we've certainly seen throughout this tournament, and their execution with the ball, unfortunately at this stage, hasn't been as good as they want.
একবার লাগুক দেখ
That was intentional. That over. 184 for 2 with 4 more to go.
आपने लकी ड्रॉ में कार जीती है। होम डिलीवरी होगा मात्र 1000 रुपया। कार? मैं तो आपके ऑफिस आके लूंगा। ऑफिस जामपुर में है सर। मैं तो हमेशा से जामपुर ही जाना चाहता था।
पोकर खेलता है क्या?
राइट में खेलता है। पोकर में खेल सकता है। डाउनलोड द पोकरबाजी ऐप नाउ। इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Not willing to cheat on China. बोलो सुबह आजा मेरे सर्कल में आजा 11 सर्कल में टीम बना और हर दिन फर्स्ट प्राइज में पाओ 1 करोड़ और ऊपर 2 करोड़ और ऊपर जब 11 सर्कल में टीम बनाओ और फर्स्ट प्राइज में 3 करोड़ पाओ 11 सर्कल में आजा
Left-handers at the crease. And we take 2 for Nolan Tushara. It's been amazing batting. And just where they are, it's going to shoot dangerous proportions. Calm very nicely, intentional. And Suyash not tall enough. And just think of what the last few days has done Varun and team does with them. It's created so many fan bases for all these sides. The LSG supporters, the GT supporters, all of them cheering. RCB supporters were cheering for someone else last night. They've divided in the last 4 days, but it's all interesting viewing. It's all spiced things up. Yeah, 186 for 2 in a must-win game to be in the top 2. The question was, will RCB avoid the eliminator? And the patrons feel, yes they can, the majority patrons.
Couple of key players, RCB. The batting order will be challenged, no two ways about it. 52-run partnership. And just think of what Marsh did. He was striking at 180. Many of us felt he was actually being the pillion rider.
True, I also believe this pitch has got something in it for the bowlers. It's not a 11 and a half kind of a surface is what I think.
He's gripping. I think the RCB bowlers have been off their mark.
Slow one into the surface. Tushar has been pretty good. To his fourth, he's only gone for 22. Kunal Pandya used for his 2 overs, only 7 runs. What a start on debut for his new franchise. Got the ball to shape away. Varun, in this format, will be pretty impressive. It's again been a good over so far. Mario Shepherd in the deep. Can he prevent the second? No.
Comfortably taken. I think RCB have missed a trick by bowling Tushar 3 in the power play. They should have held him just for the back end to bowl. But this is a curve super striker. Ever Suryavanshi on number 1. Tim David, they're missing his services. Was batting really well at a high strike at 185, but Nicholas Poole, he's out there in the middle.
Yeah, what a He's coming into a struggling side. Some young players done really well. Got everybody's eye. Everyone's wondering if those can be the future of the IPL.
Coming back to this wicket and slower balls on this wicket. This wicket is more the kind of wicket where you've got to put some revs on the ball to get any purchase out of it. If you see with the slow ball he bowls, he just slides it across. He bowls that leg cutter which doesn't have too much revs on it. The only bowler which has revs on a slow ball. Let's see how LSG adapt to this wicket.
Final delivery of his spell. Just 6 runs so far. Full toss. Mayank can't get to the ball. So 7 runs to finish his spell. 191 to 270.
Oh, branch manager. मेरा लोन
सही मुथूट फिनकॉर्प है। यहाँ लोन के लिए नाचना नहीं पड़ता।
लोन अप्रूव मैंने तो बोला था मुथूट फिनकॉर्प तो क्या लोन को अंतरिक्ष छूते देखा है। पिछले 60 सालों में मैंने देश को बनते देखा है। कमला पसंद 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद।
हर ब्लॉकबस्टर में इंटरवल के बाद एक टोटल क्लाइमैक्स होता है। वैसे ही ड्रीम 11 पे होगा एक टोटल क्लाइमैक्स। 5 करोड़ और 4 के सबसे बड़े फर्स्ट प्राइजेस है। तो जाओ टीम बनाओ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
बिल मैं दूंगा।
अरे बिल मैं दूंगा।
यार मैं दूंगा। बिल मैं दूंगा।
ओके।
Maneshwar Kumar it is.
Out.
Good start to the 18th.
Just might be a little tail out there. And Pant has gone upstairs. Check if that's a wide or not.
To that tram line. Yeah, but the question is, where was Rishabh Pant?
We have got player review for the split screen now. Yeah. Okay. Take it forward. Yeah. Now take it back. Yeah. Satisfied. The ball is well within the guideline. It's a fair delivery. Let's go back to on split, please.
umpire Virender Sharma.
Fair delivery.
Pretty spot on with that assessment of the wide. Not given, and it stays that way. Oh, top edge. Top edge. When it rains, it pours. Everything going for Rishabh Pant. He's moved. Oh, sorry, he's moved to 95.
There was a bit of deal in that last ball. I thought Bhuvi's going to go pace on again, use that reverse swing which is coming into the IPL this year, but go short and wide with his third in the circle. That's a very, very dangerous ball to bowl. All a batsman needs is an edge. Just a feather, going to get him 4 runs.
Slashes it. Oh, good effort. Wilson there in the deep this time. Just the one run. They were thinking about the second, but great alacrity shown by Wilson. Had to stop it. Realized that he was too close to the boundary cushions. Quick turnaround and a good throw.
They're changing the speed now. Come inside the circle. Line would change round the wicket. The attack distance a lot more with that team.
This is actually a good plan. If the ball is reversing, and we've seen the ball reversing in the first ball, if he can bowl it straight, get it to tail back a little bit into Puran stumps, that would be a great plan.
Taken on the full, but can't get the connection or the direction there. Straight to deep mid wicket. 9-4-6-6.
Yeah, this is how Rishabh. And playing those laps, this is Rishabh Pant at his best. Not obvious bias on one side of the wicket. It's played on either side around the dial.
On 96. What a shot that is. What a way to get to his 100th. He has saved the best for his last this season, but it's been one special innings from Rishabh Pant, and looks like he wants to celebrate. Yeah, it's been a while.
And the crowd's loving it. This just shows form is kept really, but class is dominant. Rishabh Pant just reminding us of the player that he is. What a player. Thanks the heavens. And oh man, he must be a relief man tonight.
लाइक करो जल्दी
It's so pleasing to see him bat like that.
तुमको ऊपर डबल टैप करो
Right through the season. And everyone talking about him. Finally, last game of the season. It brings out the best.
It'll be done right, which he couldn't manage right through the season. What a player he has been for India. Again, every time he comes to bat, you know that there is one special inning somewhere. 100 of 54 deliveries. In the celebration of his 100, Super Giants also reach their 200. After 18, it's 201 for 2.
वैसे ही ड्रीम 11 पे होगा 1 करोड़ क्लाइमैक्स, 5 करोड़ और 4 करोड़ के डबल फर्स्ट प्राइजेस हर दिन। ये ड्रीम 11 के सबसे बड़े फर्स्ट प्राइजेस है। तो जाओ टीम बनाओ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
सब खेले
Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy.
जो भी खाओ बोले हैप्पी 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 हैप्पी
Choco chips are loaded. Parle happy happy cookies.
सामने बड़ी खबर। Hot and humid out there.
it, but I'm still good to go.
Very athletic. He's also got the Spider-Man logo on his keeping gloves. It shows us the Spider did a lot, especially in the car accident. He still has the flexibility and agility to do those things. And that last shot he hit was ridiculous.
It's been 7 years since he got his last 100 in the IPL. That was against Sunrisers Hyderabad, an unbeaten knock at 128 from Rishabh Pant. But what a knock this has been. Again, just going back to goalkeeper. Before he came out to bat, will it be a special one? It has been a special one. Out through the offside.
Yeah, another quick reminder of what Rishabh
लाइक
can
करो
do
भाई जल्दी
when he gets it right. Unfortunately,
50 लाइक कंप्लीट करवा दो
right most part of the season, but when he has, he's been unstoppable. Top scores in the IPL for Rishabh. 128, the 100 you mentioned, 2018 against SRH. His second 100 in the IPL here tonight.
Yeah, we need Puram to cut loose is what LSG are thinking. 8 or 7. Just the perfect launch pad for him to come into. This is the time when they want. This is the highest score that has been chased here, which is 206. So very close to that, the Super Giants. Imagine a special innings, a cameo from Puran right now.
And another man down. He's got to bowl the last over, but he's stretching his hamstring. Could have some cramps there.
What a shot. Moves across, the ball somewhere else. He decides, no, I can hit that for 4-2.
He plays such unconventional shots. At times, you just want to see the replay again and figure out did he really intend to play there. Definitely did. Because for a while you might be thinking that might be the outside edge, but it wasn't the outside edge. That was intentional, opening the face of the bat.
Just coming back to what you mentioned, Deep. He plays unconventional shots. Shot and he climbs onto it. Literally, he's making merry out there. Rishabh Pant.
Rishabh Pant is setting up an ambush here, and he's ambushing all the RCB bowlers, just sucking them into his play. The back of the hand slow ball. One of those slow balls which is not going to work on this wicket. Not too many runs on it. Just sits up nicely for Rishabh Pant. Oh, he can bat. When he's in form, he can really bat.
Just trying to make sure that the fields are in place. Deep, how would you describe this shot? How would you describe this shot? I know it's inside out. What do you say that shot is all about?
There's no other way.
He's trying to play the scoop. 2-1-4 for 2.
ये है मिस्टर टेंशन, जिन्हें हर बात की रहती है टेंशन। जब बेटे की प्लेसमेंट लगी तो मिली थे टेंशन।
आपके इस बात का टेंशन प्लेसमेंट तो हो गया पर मुझे हो रहा है पेंशन का टेंशन। पापा एमपीएस है ना, अब मुझे भी मिलेगी पेंशन, इसलिए भूल जाइए सारी टेंशन।
एंटरप्रेन्योर हो या हो के माध्यम से पेंशन की प्लानिंग एनपीएस जरूरी है।
हर ब्लॉकबस्टर में इंटरवल के बाद एक टोटल क्लाइमैक्स होता है। वैसे ही ड्रीम 11 पे होगा एक टोटल क्लाइमैक्स। 5 करोड़ और 4 करोड़ के डबल फर्स्ट प्राइजेस हर दिन। ये ड्रीम 11 के सबसे बड़े फर्स्ट प्राइजेस है। तो जाओ टीम बनाओ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है।
कितने
जिम्मेदारी से
से खेलेगा
ये क्यूआर कोड ठीक से चलेगा? सब ठीक है।
आप बताओगे कि मैं बताऊं?
सब ठीक चलेगा सर। एक मतलब
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Wide yaw bat on it. No chance for Phil Salt.
He's in the team for bowling the last over of an innings. This is unfair to him. I think RCB have got it wrong today. RCB have not just missed Josh Hazelwood at the back end, but also Rajat Patidar. His captaincy has been key when they were winning. They just got their overs wrong. Just 2 overs of Kunal Pandya, who's gone for only 14, and Romario Shepherd bowling that last over. Then again, RCB, without Hazelwood in the net, have been going for 13 runs and over, but with Hazelwood in the net, have just been going for 9.6. And then again, in the first 6 as well, with badly. Change in field.
Shot from Romario Shepherd. But Rishabh Pant. It's been his night, it's been his day. 1-1-1 now, 59. He got on the move pretty early. Strong speed from the seaman. No stopping. Shots all around the wicket. Complete commitment to every shot that he played. Quite a bit of Rishabh Pant in the shots that he played. Finally, the celebration comes out. Something which there's a deep backward point into the circle, so there's a deep backward square, and that's where this ball is heading. Exactly where the fielder was. So you can't say that the bowler didn't play a ball to his field, but the ball's gone a long way.
Rishabh Pant is performing a Bharatanatyam at the crease. He's just doing all sorts of stuff to take the bowler off. I feel bad for Romario Shepherd. This is not his role in the team.
It already is LSG's best score at their home venue. 25 for 2. Deliveries left. Once again, a change in the field. That deep backward square comes into the circle. Phil Salt once again back on the ropes.
Better execution there. Gets it at the block hole. Rishabh Pant gets one.
One hand off the bat. Which one do you guys prefer? Both went for sixes. And then the celebration. And then both legs in the air.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Looking forward to an innings like that from Rishabh.
Nicholas Puran hasn't got enough of it. Straight into the hands of Yastayal. So Romario Shepherds get a wicket in the final over, and it's the dangerous Nicholas Puran.
Yastayal. Gone on to the ball earlier, but nevertheless catches it. Slower bouncer. Gets it up this time. Was not a half tracker. Yastayal. Oh, almost. Oh! Just about catches it. But big wicket. Nicholas Puran goes.
Yeah, the two umpires are converging pretty fast. Once they've had a look from the giant screen, maybe they want to make sure that the catch was taken cleanly. Yes, umpire Virendra Sharma signaling to the third umpire to have a closer look.
We have play umpire review for catch. I have checked the pitch. It's a fair delivery. Take it forward now.
स्क्रीन को
Nice and slow.
लाइक करो जल्दी.
First contact within the hand. Take it forward. Take it forward. Okay, take it back, please. Take it back. Yeah. Now take it forward. Can you zoom it a bit, please? Can you zoom it a bit, please? Zoom it. Now take it forward. Yeah. Fingers underneath the ball. Take it forward. Take it forward. Yeah. Okay. Satisfied. Ball has clearly catch.
Just a quick check. He was perilously close to the top there. That's one of the reasons why the umpires wanted to check, but Nicholas Puran on his way back. All 13. 2 to 6.
गाइस आउट हो गया रे
हर ब्लॉकबस्टर में इंटरवल के बाद एक टोटल क्लाइमैक्स होता है। वैसे ही ड्रीम 11 पे होगा एक टोटल क्लाइमैक्स। 5 करोड़ और 4 के सबसे बड़े फर्स्ट प्राइजेस है। तो जाओ टीम बनाओ।
Abdul Samad on strike for the final delivery. And a single it will be. So 13 runs coming off the 20th, including the wicket of Nicholas Puran. And Super Giants will be mighty happy with this effort. Final game in the league phase, final game for them. With RCB having made the playoffs, but the hunt was for the top. Courtesy, that man on your screen, and a scintillating from his plate. 118 of 61. Applauded by one and all here at the stadium.
This broadcast brought to you on Sky Sports presented by My 11 Circle. Circle में आ जाओ. Co-powered by Campaign. Energy का blast super fast. Over space. And Pokerbazi. You hold the cards. In association with Britannia Working Catholic Shakes. Fast, safe and reliable payments with Google Pay. Parley Platina Hide and Seek. Gillette, the best a man can get. Rupee credit cards. Aruna Ice Creams. Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Mutual funds sahi hai. Thumbs up, dum hai to dikha. And Google search, ढूंढोगे तो जानोगे.
Sir, your bill. Bill मैं दूंगा. अरे bill मैं दूंगा. यार मैं दूंगा. Bill मैं दूंगा. Okay.
ये है नकली। यूं ही स्माइल मत करो, दिल से खुश हो जाओ। पार्ले 2020 कुकीज।
Mentioned that the highest chase at this venue was 206 and 227 is what the Super Giants have said. Coach Justin Langer will be mighty happy with the effort from the batters. The bowling has been a concern for LSG. Someone with us who's had the first taste of IPL, Matthew Brinskin. Congratulations on your debut. How was the outing?
Yeah, obviously it's a great privilege to make my debut. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way I wanted to, but yeah, it's awesome to play in front of a crowd like this.
Is your head fine? Because I know we're not the physios, but we are doing our concussion test sitting up here.
Yeah, it seems fine, so we'll see how the next couple of hours go.
So what was the wicket like when you walked out there? There was some swing from Kusal.
Wicket, I think the only sort of challenge was that swinging ball from Tisara, and he was pretty much all over me and Mitch there in the beginning. So probably looking back, probably had to get through him, and then it was runs galore there. The wicket looked really good.
You came in place of your countryman Aidan Markram, who's on national duties. Before walking out, any nerves out there, Brinskin?
For sure, 100%. Any debut you make, there's nerves, and any game of cricket you play, there's a lot of nerves. But I felt pretty confident training for the last 2 months. So
we all saw what Rishabh Pant did, saving the best for his last. How's he been around the group?
Oh, he's been unreal, to be honest. Obviously, things haven't gone the way with the bat, but his captaincy's been amazing, and he stayed really consistent throughout the comp. The boys love him, so he's been really good.
Many congratulations on the debut, Brinskin, and wishing you the very best going forward.
Thank you.
And it looks super last game, LSG, and again repeating in this game as well. 67. Bat at number 3 for the second time this season. 118 not out of 61. One of the best we've seen of Rishabh Pant in this format, and definitely this tournament.
score, playing his first game for RCB.
Yeah, that's what RCB needs. They want. The game hunting for a top 2 finish, but RCB ran into a hurricane named Rishabh Pant. A man who'd scored 151 runs all season unleashed a blockbuster knock for the ages. 118 of 61, silencing critics, defying logic and dismantling RCB's playoff ambitions shot by shot, and celebrated with his signature somersault. Mitchell Marsh also joined 100 that game against the Gujarat Titans, and 227 is what LSG have posted thanks to the most stupendous knock from their captain Rishabh Pant. Welcome to Cool Fans Match Center Live, powered by SBI. I've got Robin Uthappa here in the Mumbai studios. I've got Matthew Hayden, who's got probably the best ringside seat. He's at the Ekana. Did RCB underestimate Rishabh Pant, or was it the inevitable from Big Bash player Edos?
Well, I think they might have done a bit of both, quite honestly, and that was an accurate comment, but I don't think it's pressure early doors. He took the ascendancy. He basically parked Mitchell Marsh, who's been the dominant player through the course of this IPL for LSG. He made him look like he was just walking the streets as Rishabh Pant started to run his enormous sprint race. Brilliant stuff, both sides of the wicket. I think he played really nicely to both off and on side. That's the marquee, and the fact that he's getting access to the ball straight down the grounds with shots like that, well, I don't even know how to describe that. That was what you call throwing the kitchen sink at it, and that's what you call jumping up.
Kapil and I were in a conversation, and he made this ridiculous claim. Rishabh Pant, 151 runs. He says he'll get a century in 50 balls. Take my word on it. Now, like, joking, man. And look at what has happened. And that is the narrative. Where was this Rishabh Pant all season long, Robbie?
Down in number 4 and 5 and 6. I've always said this. He needs to bat in the top 3. It's as simple as that. You give a player of his caliber the right position, you're always going to give yourself the best chance. You're always going to give him the best chance to succeed. And all you need in a sport like ours is to position you in the right place to give you the best chance to be slightly outside of it. You're able to get set. And the minute someone like Rishabh Pant gets set, he is an absolute nightmare to stop. You cannot stop this man. Like, even now, if he could keep going. You know, he's 117 off, what, next to nothing? 61. Yeah, there you go. And then he's batted so well and deserves all the credit he gets that comes his way. And this is the Rishabh Pant we know this is the the effectiveness of Rishabh Pant even in Test cricket. .600s, like 990s in Test cricket, you know, and he's never been able to translate that same kind of performances in white ball cricket. And if he bats in these positions, opening on number 3, we will see a whole lot more of that from Rishabh.
For RCB, the tournament that they have had, they were dreaming of a top 2 finish for the first time since 2016, and it seems the stars just don't seem to align from the time they've landed in Lucknow after the resumption of the Tata IPL. It's up to Virat Kohli, it's up to Phil Salt. Just a word, Matthew Hayden, you see
Trouble for RCB.
Boy, oh boy, it is a daunting target. 228. There is Virat. There is Salt. Let's join them.
ये है नकली स्माइल और ये है असली खुशी। यूं ही स्माइल मत।
A little hello, Heather, how do you do? And in that moment, it's just me and you. There's so many
Start your story with hide and seek.
Happy, 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 happy. क्यों भी खोए वो जाए. Happy, 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 happy.
Choco chips are loaded. Parle happy happy cookies. हर ब्लॉकबस्टर में इंटरवल के बाद एक टू क्लाइमैक्स होता है. वैसे ही ड्रीम 11 पे होगा एक टू क्लाइमैक्स. हर दिन ये ड्रीम 11 के सबसे बड़े फर्स्ट प्राइजेस है. तो जाओ टीम बनाओ.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
Happy, 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 happy. वो जो भी खोए वो जाए. Happy, 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 happy. A little hello and a how do you do? And in that moment it's just me and you. There's so many words left to speak.
Start your story with hide and seek.
हेलो, वेलकम सर.
ये है नकली स्माइल और ये है असली खुशी. यूं ही स्माइल मत करो, दिल से खुश हो जाओ. पार्ले 2020 कुकीज.
कुछ लोगों को दिन, महीने, साल लग जाते हैं एसयूवी पाने के लिए. पर यहाँ सिर्फ एक सवाल का जवाब लगता है. एसयूवी जीतने के लिए का जवाब दें और आप जीत सकते हैं एक धमाकेदार एसयूवी. जीतो धन धनाधन.
वाह वाह, मैच देख रहे हैं. देखिए देखिए, माई सेल्फ माधव मिश्रा गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट. मेरे जीवन में भी एक ऐसा ही घमासान होने वाला है. पर अदालत में केस एक और सामने एक नहीं, दो अपोजिशन वकील हैं. आइए देखने क्रिमिनल जस्टिस अ फैमिली.
रोशनी सलूजा के मर्डरर्स को सजा जरूर मिलेगी.
हम क्या करेंगे? हम वही करेंगे जो हमारा नाम है, डिफेंस. क्या दिख रहा है हमारी आंखों में? साले अगर इनकी ताकत होती ना तो जला के भस्म कर देते तुमको.
आप गुस्से में बहुत क्यूट लग रहे थे.
Qualifier number 1. All the GT supporters out there trying to support LSG. Will Sol Kohli power packed opening duo. And it's a big ask. It's a stiff ask.
खाते हैं, गाजर खाते हैं, मूली खाते हैं, वो खीरे खाते हैं. ये भी नहीं. ये देखो,
ये गूगली देने वाला सवाल है. गूगल पे ढूंढोगे तो सब जानोगे.
आपने लकी ड्रॉ में कार जीती है. होम डिलीवरी होगा मात्र 1000 रुपया में. कार? मैं तो आपके ऑफिस आके लूंगा. ऑफिस जामपुर में है सर. मैं तो हमेशा से जामपुर ही जाना चाहता था.
तू स्कूटर खेलता है क्या?
राइट में खेलता है.
आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
Google Pixel 9 with 30 hours of battery life.
विराट कोहली
That goes on and on and on.
Google Pixel 9a. Bring home the magic with zero cost EMI.
numbers for Virat Kohli, 265 games, new opening partner this season, and Phil Salt, who used to play for KKR. And they forged quite an alliance, these two. But right now, the target right ahead of them is a big one. Key right there, he's at 1
175 strike rate for Phil Salt. I think on a pitch like this, chasing a target like this, that is going to be as important as how many runs you make. It's how quickly you get them.
Made by umpire Michael Goff, which marshes out. I see the left arm seamer comes in. He's got a heavily bandaged right arm. He has a split webbing between the middle finger and the ring finger, which he sustained in the previous game. Nicholas Pooran has donned the gloves.
I agree, Pup. You want Phil Salt driving the bike and Virat Kohli well and truly entrenched in the sidecar for at least half.
Shot third. The natural movement is in towards the right-hander. So here we go. It swings back and swings into the arc of Phil Salt. What a way to start this chasing innings.
That's it right here. It actually did swing. We were calling for it up here, but unfortunately, as you said, Karthik, straight into the middle of the bat. What a way to start. Look at this. Just a bit of shape as we saw in the first innings, and Salt short arm jabs it down the ground.
You're going to need so much for having a look. Phil Salt had a look in the field. Right out of the middle to start.
And just a couple of feet here or there. Even that was racing for four. Bit of a misfield. Allows these two RCB batters to scamper a single.
I think the other thing, the key is going to be these first 6 overs when the ball's out of Tata. I know the wicket stayed pretty true all throughout, but there's no dew around, so I think they've got to go extra hard in these first 6 overs. 2 fielders out, few misfields, couple of drop catches, that'll all help RCB chances.
Yeah, they themselves weren't particularly good in the field, especially the ground fielding, pretty scratchy out there. And that's exactly what I was talking about the last 4 days. Some of these top teams have made some glaring errors. Maybe it's the pressure of making the top 2. What about the chase master? Pretty sure he would have had his template typed out in his head, trying to figure out what he needs to do, because it'll be a big ask. We all know how important that is.
Well, I'm just waiting on a few numbers here because in my head I've got the chase master at 180. He eats that up. That's kind of like his benchmark figures. What I'm trying to find out for you guys is what his performances are like in bigger run chases than that. And I've got it here, 180 target in IPL, 50 innings he's played, 1,537 runs, an average of 36. 200s. They need all of that tonight and some tax, please, because it has to be 160, 170 strike rate probably, and that's the issue with orthodox batters like Virat Kohli, finding it very hard to extend into that danger zone that's so often in the Salt category. He's 178 plus.
Passing warned by umpire Michael Goff for running into the danger zone.
It on your skin as a batsman. They just eat away at your confidence. You can see it burning through your skin, but you don't quite know what to do about it.
Hey, Dos, I thought you had gone down to do some show. I didn't think that you were in a chemistry lab.
Harsha and I often jump in that suite.
Just over the infield. Clears the infield by a comfortable distance.
Your walls
just OMG. Which paint?
नया बिरला ओपिस
जो पहले से चल रहा है वही लगाना था ना.
नया बिरला ओपिस पेंट पानी चमक से बचाता है. सी
जो पहले से चल रहा है वही.
इनको जमाने से पीछे चलने दो. आप चुनो नया बिरला ओपिस पेंट्स.
शौक को भी। हाँ, मैंने देश को बनते देखा है। कमला पसंद 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद। Overnight perfect shape and shake. Gillette Fusion 5 with 5 blades for a perfect shape and a styling black blade for a perfect shape. With Gillette Fusion 5, get perfect shave and perfect shape.
Nicely against GT, a 3-for. A lovely shot once again by Phil Salt. He's so free-flowing at the top of the order for any team that he bats for.
It is a really good shot. Again, it's not the worst delivery. He might get a little bit of width, but
अरे पहिले आजच
freedom. Foot remains in a very similar position. Looks to go straight down the wicket with that front foot. Gives him that room to hit his throw his hands. Point.
Through the onside this time, but there's a fielder there. Pump.
Our man in the middle is actually waiting on some numbers. I can see his mind ticking.
He's always been a numbers man. It's normally dollar coins, dollar bills, but he loves his numbers. Hey, don't worry about that.
That's rich. That's really rich. That's really rich, actually, coming from you. I think you should put that mic right down now.
Maybe I'll take that back.
There to shoot the messenger. I'm just presenting numbers. Just bear that in mind. And numbers, they don't always tell the exact story. But he is undoubtedly the best run chaser, Virat Kohli, that we've seen in this game.
It'll be interesting to see the umpire's signal. Did it miss everything, or was there a bit of bat on it? Umpire in the reckons a bit of bat on Virat Kohli on its way. So tickle fine.
Mentioned that, it might have been a missed opportunity. I thought still not convinced that's bat. But if it is, it goes down as a drop catch.
Yeah, Rishabh Pant. Yeah, back in the ground.
Throws the kitchen sink at it. Big edge, shot. So back-to-back boundaries for Virat Kohli.
It's the right intent from Virat Kohli. Again, he had a look that first over. 3 dot balls, found that boundary over mid-wicket. This over takes... Circle, gets enough on it. Picks up another important boundary to get that innings going.
Pull this time. Through the onside. 4-1, 4-4, 4. 17 runs already.
It's the time to bat, and he's also the danger man as well. When you go back to their last scoring effort, they were over 130. And Will O'Rourke took 3 in that match against Gujarat Titans. He took down the Giants. He's getting a bit of tap here from the master.
Called a wide. That was very close to the tram line there. It'll be up to Rishabh Pant. Nicholas Puran is still the keeper.
runs coming of it. 31 after 2.
So load your phone pay wallet with it and pay. On that.
Pay anyone from credit card. Load your phone pay wallet. नया रेस्टोरेंट ऐसी नहीं चाहिए सही मुथूट फिनकॉर्प से आज ही गोलोन मिल गया तो फिर मुझे क्यों बुलाया कोई और हेल्प चाहिए 70 डिशेस पहले पानी लाओ फ्रेंड से फेवर लो पर लोन मुथूट फिनकॉर्प से बस एक मिस कॉल
Good evening, ma'am. Hello. Welcome, sir.
ये है नकली स्माइल और ये है असली खुशी यूं ही स्माइल मत करो दिल से खुश हो जाओ पार्ले 2020 कुकीज
After serving a one-match suspension, Digvesh Rathi is playing for LSG.
Previous over here, Willow Rock was 22. That side. And it's been sniffed. I think I've played the onside twice. Went again short and shorter again and got punished. So now we see the delivery. Let Virat Kohli and Salty just try and take on the slower ball. Try and make them make the running in this huge run chase.
So the other thing I'm liking, Virat Kohli, yes, he's playing with intent, he's finding those boundaries, strike rate 233, but he's hitting the ball along the ground. I think it's underrated at the start of your innings. I think when you're looking to chase big totals and you need boundaries, a lot of batsmen think they've got to go up and over. And Virat Kohli's so skillful, he can chip that ball over mid-wicket for 4. We know he can hit sixes, but I think at the start of his innings, literally he's thinking, I'll minimise that risk by hitting 4s to start with, and then I can up my ante to find those 6s when required.
And just to back that point up, Pup, you have a look at the top scorers in the IPL this year.
Pulled away for 4, 2 shot, and there is no protection there for Digvesh Rathi.
Again, a low-risk shot. It was dug into the wicket, didn't try and go for the maximum. Was happy just to take the boundary. Short into the wicket.